Good evening, everybody, and welcome to episode 24 of Monday Evening with Alex and Luke.
I'm Alex Devine.
And I'm Luke Vijon. This is our weekly show that documents our trip through every state, province, and territory in Canada and the United States, as dictated by you on Twitter, Facebook, and our website, alexandluke.com. Tonight, we come to you from probably one of the worst motels, if not the worst motel in North America, the Thrift Lodge of Lethbridge. But how do we get here?
Well, Luke, if you recall, we started this week in Dubuque, Iowa.
Oh, and then we drove to Minneapolis, where we promptly didn't see anything as they lost the vote.
That's true. But then South Dakota won the next vote, and we were off to Sioux Falls.
And from Sioux Falls, we drove to Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
And then Mitchell to Huron.
Yeah, and then we went to Wall.
And then from Wall to the Badlands, the Badlands to Rapid City.
Yeah, and then we went to Custer and Mount Rushmore.
And then to Deadwood, and then to Spearfish.
And then a quick stop in North Dakota.
And then to Billings.
And now we're in Lethbridge, Canada.
And Billings is in Montana. Can you believe that
I just
travel?
realized how far we went.
Look at a map. Look at a map and look at where Dubuque is and where Lethbridge is. And that's how much we traveled this week. Our favorite city this week is the place where Sioux fell.
Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Great place. There's a waterfall running through a park, Falls Park. There is a sculpture walk, which is...
Yeah, the sculpture walk is so cool. So every year they have all these sculptures downtown, and there's all sorts of different ones, and anybody from the town or anybody who comes to visit can fill out ballots and decide which ones are their favorite. And at the end of the year, the winner is purchased by the city and kept in the park. I think that's such a good public works thing.
Yeah. And on top of that, really great restaurants, bars, record stores.
It's a nice atmosphere. It's a pretty downtown.
It's a pretty downtown.
Like
I don't know if you have a slogan in Sioux Falls, but...
Pretty downtown.
Pretty downtown. Bad thing about Sioux Falls? Meat processing plant.
Train sounds.
It's still good.
It's still really good.
It's like bacon when it falls on the floor. It's still good.
Our favorite meal was actually in Sioux Falls this week. A lot of people suggested that we go there, and it's called the Pickle Barrel Sandwich Restaurant.
And if you think you know the Pickle Barrel, if you're a Torontoite, it's a very, very different restaurant.
Apparently they also have locations in Minneapolis and
The original's in Bozeman, Montana.
Which we love, as you know.
One of our favorite cities of the week.
But can you get over this? Okay, so we were told to get the cheesesteak. And we'd had, obviously, the cheesesteaks in Philadelphia. I'm sorry, Philadelphia, but I would much rather eat the cheesesteaks at the Pickle Barrel.
Yeah.
Any day of the week before I had Patterginos.
Pickle Barrel makes the best cheesesteak in North America.
It was so good. You did not stop talking about it.
I know. I threw out a quarter of it because I was full, and I regretted it for the balance of the night.
And I didn't hear the end of it.
If I don't regret that for the balance of my life, I'll be shocked. Pickle Barrel.
And they have free pickles.
And there's the Barrel. Best restaurant in Sioux Falls. Favorite meal of the week. Our favorite attraction this week, and it was tough because we went to the Field of Dreams. Where the heck is Waldrug? We went to Waldrug.
Yep.
But what have we settled on?
Wait, you're missing other ones too. We went to Rushmore.
Oh yeah, Mount Rushmore.
Deadwood.
Crazy Horse.
All sorts of places.
We had a big, big, busy week.
And yet our favorite is a little place called the Corn Palace. And it's a palace made out of corn. In
Mitchell, South Dakota. Originally built as a place where farmers could showcase their goods. Because you know those dudes, Lewis and Clark?
I've heard of them.
They were saying that you can't grow anything in South Dakota, really unfertile land. And then the farmers were like, let's build a building so we can show these...
Bad word.
...that we do build corn great.
Really?
And they built this building.
My favorite part about the Corn Palace is that they change it every single year.
Yeah, the outside is literally made of corn. It feeds birds. The pattern changes every year. There's a basketball court inside of it.
And yeah, the inside is a big gymnasium, which I think is great because it takes this touristy spot and it really makes it actually a center for the community.
And it's free.
It's so free, and the little ladies sitting at the front door are wonderful.
It's a piece of Americana that you can't miss if you're ever on a road trip.
We were very happy that South Dakota was our last place to stop because this was a roadside attraction like no other.
Corn Palace.
Mitchell.
Favorite attraction this week. Sorry, Mount Rushmore. Not enough corn.
Our favorite sleep this week was at the Hotel Alex
Johnson. Howard Johnson's younger brother.
Not actually, but it would be cool if it... Not actually. But wouldn't that be funny?
Yeah. The Alex Johnson is a hotel in Rapid City,
South Dakota.
And it is a historic hotel, and it's amazing.
Yeah, we really liked it.
I loved it.
It was such a funky, old, strange atmosphere, but really comfortable. And our bedroom was set up unlike any hotel we've ever been in before, which was fun.
I think it was originally a bedroom meant for 2 rooms that had a shared bathroom.
Oh. I see.
But what's really cool is it's a historic hotel, smack dab downtown.
Yep.
Free internet.
Yep.
Free parking.
Wonderful linens.
And the least expensive historic hotel we've stayed in on the whole trip. So if you want to stay in a really nice historic hotel and you don't have a lot of money, it's great. But if you do have a lot of money, they definitely have rooms for you as well.
And we got our own bedrooms.
It was amazing. I didn't have to hear you snoring. I'm just kidding. But you do scream in your sleep. Our favorite moment this week, something that means a lot to me, and I know it meant a lot to you as well, is we had over 1,000 people vote in our vote for South Dakota versus North Dakota.
And that was a kind of a lofty dream of ours since the beginning, and it was amazing that it happened on the last state vote.
It was just really cool. Like, you go to the website and hit refresh and see the vote jump by 30, and watching Twitter and Facebook, and then the outpouring of support we had from South Dakotans.
Yeah, it wasn't so much the number of people who voted, but the number of people that helped us out and helped us navigate South Dakota this week. It was really unbelievable.
Yeah. So to all you influential people on Facebook and Twitter, thank you for making our last state vote the best vote that we had.
And quite frankly, we had a ball in South Dakota that we saw so many amazing things.
Thank you.
Have you seen the ghost of John? Long white bones with the skin all gone. Ooh, ooh. Wouldn't it be chilly with no skin on? Song of the week. Here's a little bit of information for you. When you're in the Badlands, don't touch the prairie dogs.
Because they have the plague.
Or so the sign says. Seriously?
What is this, London, England?
Thank you so much for watching Monday Evening with Alex and Luke, episode 24.
Stay tuned next week as we show you Calgary, some other places in Alberta, maybe Banff, and then maybe even the NWT.
Northwest Territories.
New Women's Tributarian.
alexandluke.com